Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello there, Ray here. Welcome to the stream, guys. Today's our Saturday stream, March 25th. If you haven't seen the new video that I put out, covers everything that we played around in, tested with when it comes to the new snapshot. Testing that done on Wednesday, right after the snapshot came out. Had a lot of fun playing around with all the new features. Got that recorded up yesterday and actually had got it edited and got the video out. Quite a lot of work, but we managed to make it work. How's everybody doing today? Into the weekend we are. Also getting close to the end of the month. Less than a week away till April. Who all got in the chat? We got Myth King TV coming in using the Prime. Hey, hello, Lo. Thanks for 3 months worth of Prime. Welcome back to the Gordy Gang. Making our way back up to the sub count. We're trying to reach a goal of 50 subs. We're currently at 36. If you guys have any Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, know anyone that has it. Really appreciate everyone who uses them each and every month. You sub here on Twitch, get a free sub. You sub through or sub to me. I offer a bunch of perks. You can check them out. The link there in the chat. Put access to our supporter server and a bunch of other perks, emotes, badges, extra point gathering you can purchase more stuff with. Who cares? Welcome in. Also got some more familiar faces. Hey, Snaky. Got Pickles here. Julian. Heart Girl. Welcome in, everybody. You guys haven't checked out all my other socials. They're there on screen. Pin a message what we're doing today. The last two streams, we kind of focused more on like the pitcher plant, sniffer egg, and maybe like the pitcher plant farm. It's about a little with weird things along the way. Then we're gonna play with the calibrated Sculk sensor. Should be fun. Okay. I'm in the voice call and Discord if you guys want to join in. And we will throw up my controller as well. Uh-oh. Sniffer fell into powder snow. Okay. And do that. Now you guys can see it. You guys are welcome to join on the server. It's open to the viewers. Oh, Sniffer died. I don't know how that sniffer ended up in the powder snow. Ooh, we got creative. Sweet. Yeah, if you haven't seen the video that I just put out an hour ago on my YouTube, check it out. Let me send out those notifications. We will be going. It was on time today. I pre-wrote them. Awesome. They're up on my YouTube community tab. Those guys that have the bell notifications to all. As well as on my Twitter. We are on the testing server. And then there's also the supporter server. Yeah, we're playing around with a bunch of different stuff. We'll probably play on here. Might also be working on my single player world, back and forth. Ding, 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 ding. Where are all these set to? Oh, walking. Yeah, well, it was actually kind of strange. I was kind of playing around with this after the stream. Oh, we got a raid from Ginger the Lily. Welcome in, raiders. How was your stream, Ginger? Ginger raid. We all got coming in with the raid. Let's give a shout out, Ginger. For the Lily, there's a shout out. Top of the screen, you guys can click that. Guys that come from my stream, click it. You guys can drop her follower and see what she's up to when she's live. We got Edgar coming in with a rating message. Lomer, Vampire, LD, Jones, the Black Clad, I recognize that name. The Ginger Raid, the Spicy Must Flow. Vampire says, I've known you for ages. Why am I not following Ray? Yeah, if you guys are coming in from the raid, hit that follow button. If you guys know who I am Ray's Works. I've been playing Minecraft for almost 14 years, 14-year anniversary coming up. And I do a lot of different kind of end game things. Well, not necessarily end game, I guess more technical things for the vanilla survival Minecraft community. Including I designed farms. I actually got a series where I'm designing automatic farm for every single item in the game of Minecraft. So if you guys are ever looking for a farm, go into exclamation mark farm. There's a document that goes into each farm. I have like videos on them and tutorials, all that good stuff on my YouTube. But yeah, streaming is one thing I do, but my main thing is my YouTube. You guys can click my social links there in chat. Check out my YouTube. I just uploaded a video like an hour ago showing some really cool things you can do with the new 1.20 sniffer egg, as well as a pitcher plant, some other things. There's Ginger the Lily saying, stream was fun. I was decorating my apartment made by Mankey Hamster on Heights. We also named Dolly the sheep. Okay, I get the reference of Dolly the sheep. Glad to hear your raid was doing well. Thanks so much for bringing community over here. Welcome in, Anna. Currently not on the server with Snakey. I'm hopping in my single player world to show him some of my stuff. I've seen you, you have seen me about Ray. Oh, really? Okay. Cool. Yeah, one time I'm on my view, I guess you could call it viewing server, but it's open to viewers, but mostly we do testing on it. I haven't seen much of the snapshot yet, really. Did anybody do the, let me do the command, farm. So if I do the farm command, click this link here. This is actually a spreadsheet that I'm putting together showing how you can get every single item, and then I have a video. Let me scroll over a little bit. Over here is all my videos, so it shows how you can do every single item in the game Minecraft. Do 95% of them. Kind of crazy. Yeah, there's over 1,200 items. There's a lot of them. It's been a really fun challenge I've been working on. You guys can check out that spreadsheet if you guys are ever bored in Minecraft world and think, hey, I would like to make a axolotl farm or a copper farm, whatever. I got a farm design for you. I try to design my farms also to be kind of simple yet productive. And I do design them for the Java edition, just so you know. So they might not work in Bedrock. Igri says 366,000 subscribers. Yeah, that's how many I got on YouTube. Black Class says I could personally attest to Ray's farms, as I have personally remade 2 of them, which Ray has seen both modified farms. Yeah, that's so cool, Blackclad. Appreciate that. But yeah, so what we're doing today is we got a brand new snapshot for 1.20. It's actually the first 1.20 snapshot. And it came out Wednesday. Is that 3 days ago? And we kind of found a bunch of weird stuff. Like we got these extra shiny armor stands. I played a lot around with the weird pitcher flowers, pitcher plants. The different things you can do with them. We also messed around with the sniffer egg. Where is the sniffer egg? Oh, I guess they all hatched. Sniffer egg looks pretty cool. I think it's under this tab. No, natural. Look at that. It's like a rugby ball. Kind of crazy looking. We had fun with that. Then we also took all the different new blocks and we sorted them by their heights. Because that's usually coming up with the new heights in the game. Like you stand on top of these. I like steps. I added them to my cool little step thing. It goes steps all the way up. You can see there's the plant right there. And we also added them to this column here, including the new stuff like sniffer egg got added down there, as well as plants. Always put the new stuff at the end of it. Kind of see the different versions, new stuff we got. And really cool is we got a new hitbox for pitcher plant underneath of it, so you can actually climb with the bottom of it. Crazy. So then I updated my wither skeleton farm, not wither skeleton farm, a wither cage, which is used in my wither rose farm. You can see what it looks like. So you can actually do this in survival. Just hold a wither in place and it would never actually escape. Kind of crazy. Held some water in for my thumbnail image. But you can see the pitcher plant right here holding wither down. But yeah, I kind of explain all this in my new video put out today, so check it out if you haven't already. A lot of other bizarre stuff that we came across. So today we're going to be playing around with calibrated Sculk Sensors, which are these ones with a little amethyst piece sticking out of them. They're cool because you can program them. So I made this book which lets you choose exactly what you want the Sculk sensor to listen to. And depending on the page, got different redstone signals. Page 1 is redstone signal 1, and that's getting pointed into this side. What that means that the Sculk sensor will only listen to stuff I wrote in here, which is movement. If I move, see it goes off, turns the redstone on and the on. If I set it to this one, now moving doesn't do anything. Oh, wait. Oh, because it's landing? Wait, what is landing? There's something that's landing? let's go to my single player world. There won't be anything causing issues. Junior says, okay, I have to head off now for some food and stuff. Thanks for looking after my community. No, thank you for coming in with the amazing raid. Hope you get some lovely snacks to eat up. So, but yeah, in this world here, I have all my 1.19 and 1.20 farms. I already designed a new automatic farm for everything 1.20, and 1.20 is not even out yet. So I'm kind of ahead of myself, which is good. That means I can focus on getting caught up on some other videos and farms and ideas. I have nothing but ideas in my head. I'm unlimited by time. So I do try to use my time valuably. There's a word. This little thing is a Sculk sensor that sends the vibration around. So not exactly sure how I want to illustrate this. But what you can do is I can make a noise. If I make a noise, like flip that lever, noise gets sent into this Sculk sensor. And then we use the new amethyst blocks. These are also added this last Wednesday, where they have a new ability to resend the same vibrations they heard. So this Sculk sensor heard flipping lever, so it remembers the lever flicking, and I think that's like, I don't know, block change or something. We can look at our little book here. Landing. Actually, what we could do, we could just change this one here. Item interaction. Probably not that one. Block deactivating. Okay, so it's probably block activating. If I just hit this one, we'll see if this one turns on. That turns. Okay, deactivating. It's kind of cool. You can actually tell. You can tell the vibration depending on which one lights up. This might be kind of a cool thing to do. So what I did is I sent a signal into it, and this signal is going from this one to this one to this one to this one, this one to that one to this one, back down and going into that entire loop. You can see it just makes a constant loop all the way around. You can actually see the little vibrations moving. And this, the like little vibrations you see there, those are completely unique. So there's only there's 15 of them. And they're the same 15 that we have written down here. You could have another one also sending out vibrations, but they'd be different. It could be a different type of vibration. What I want to do is this is kind of like a memory circuit because it stores the vibration at any point. So I want to make a little system. I can push a button and then it'll send the vibration outwards so we can use it something else. Like see how the vibration comes over to this one here? We put some wool in front of it. Now the signal can't come over here. How noisy is that? It might get... Thanks a drink up, truck girl. Easy to right click the Sculk sensor, calibrate it, even more functional. AFK fish farm still works. So this really isn't needed for it, even with the change of signals. What I want to do is like put a vibration into a memory circuit, and then we can send that vibration outwards. So By putting some wool here, it doesn't reach the Sculk sensor. If I remove the wool, you can see now it lights up. Little things light up there. It'd be cool to do this automatically. Maybe we could have like 2 of these. These are like member circuits, put them 2 of them right beside each other. And put something looping in them. And then at any point if you want to send a signal out. I kinda think I know what to do. Let's put some wool on this so we can put another one right beside it. Only problem with the wool is now you guys can't really see. I'll leave one side open. I want to put another one of these slivers just over here. So let's copy, clone this. Okay, we want to stand positive, positive. So we'll have 2 of these. Going from there. Here. It just resends the signal of the same vibration. And then if I paste it in here, I got 2 of them. Okay, so this one for the lever, and then this one will program with a different noise. Oh, did I put a walking? No. Why it hasn't hurt me? What kind of noise can we put into this one? Maybe this one we know is a door closing, chest closing. Block change. Let's do a block change one. Ah. Not really not activated. Need something. Are these like broken or something? Are they supposed to be able to hear something? Okay, I think they're kind of broken. Let's break and replace them. That looks so cool. Look at the signals going back and forth. Have a good one, Shark. This sends a redstone signal, no sound. Oh, vibrations. Bigger than a block? Not sure what you're talking about. Okay, so I think these are hearing each other. Oh, I think they're... I want them... I want this one to send a signal to over here, to here. Let's see if we can make this one signal. Oh, this one's still hearing. Working? I think it's working. I think it's working. Okay. Now we have two signals. So let's see what this one's programmed for. Movement. Block. Block maybe? No. Block being destroyed. Yeah, block being destroyed. So you can actually like deprogram or like decode them. What was this one type again? I don't know, let's stop this one. It's been a new signal. Fever. Okay, now you can see they're activated. This one's activated, and that one's activated. I guess we could put... You see when they turn on. Oh, did I reprogram this one by accident? Block being destroyed. Block... I think it's hard to tell, like... Power 7, okay. Maybe we can... What is 7? Knobs? Not that one. Oh, that must be the distance. How far it is. Yeah, the thing is, like, I would like to make it so they can't accidentally reprogram it. I think it just heard me break a block, and then it picked up the noise. I think to do that, we just need to move these closer together. There'd be less room, less time for it to reset. Because currently, it has to take 41 game ticks to go all the way around before it can activate again, because there's a cooldown. We'll try and move it closer, because you can see this one turns off for almost an entire second. If we move it closer, we're going to remove 1, 2, 3 game ticks. For every meter we move it closer. So let's try to do that. No. Oh, I guess I only want half of it. That's pretty good. Okay, let's just save it. Move it closer, and then we'll paste it. Oh, apparently I can't make this curve. Can't. Oh, that stinks. Is that really so? It can't go from here to there, apparently. Or no, maybe these are broken. Just replace it. I think I couldn't go from there to here. So no, you have to block off one direction. I mean, I guess I don't have to do this. I could, well, just the easiest way to do it. Yeah, how's it supposed to go to here? It's supposed to go down to here. To me, that seems like that's doable. Oh, that activates it. Why didn't it activate it before? Oh, is it just too short? Oh, okay, so this Sculk sensor is on, and so is this one on. Like, I guess. Wow, we only moved it by one block. Should have just removed 3 game ticks off of it, right? Oh, it removes 3. Removes a game tick coming this direction. Also removes a game tick going that way, in and out. So that means it's 6 game ticks we removed. Oh, okay. Apparently that's too many. Let's see if we can just move this out by 1. Is it? I can't figure out where it's. It just moves so fast. That one turns on. That one turns on. On. Turns on. This one turns off. Okay, I guess let's move out one more. I think this will be easy. Oh, it's going both ways now. I think it's going up there too. I don't really want that. Let's remove this. Try to make this one direction though. Pretty close now. I just moved it down by 1. When this one turns off, to turn on as like fast as possible. Oh, there is a cooldown too. There's 1 game tick cooldown. I think it made it a little bit faster. Okay, we'll move this one over here too. And then we can see what it's doing. Okay, so there must be block being destroyed. That's what that one's reading, at least. And then we could have another one. Oh yeah, so let's move this one down, my bad. How does that one work up there? Move this back. What's activating these? Oh, it's coming from underneath here. Okay. Now if I create an update here. Here. I want this one to send it up to that one. Right? No, I want this one to send it down to this one. Oh, I think these are also broken. Let's replace them. Okay, so we got this side programmed. And then we can read the program, read them from here. Right now they're both sending, or just this side sending over. If we want to stop it, all we have to do is place in a rule. That stops it. And then we could even put our little switch over here. So now we can set this to being blocked being placed. Now it should go off from this one. Cool, so we were able to read that. And it seemed to be stand out like the pod, which also bigger and has no hip. Yeah, there's no collision with this one. There's also no hitbox. It just looks cool, kind of like the little, we want to call these antenna things. This one's reading a block being placed. And we can stop this one. If we flick it, now this one's going to be a block being activated. We set this one to activate it and see if it works. Oh, it does work. Cool. Huh. Yeah, it's cool, but I don't know how useful it would be. But you could send like a message over a wire. Here we got other wires. This one's still working? Oh, it is. Cool. We just got a big circle. See the vibrations going around. what I could do, we could put a wire here. Let's do that next. We'll actually move these our way. So it'll be kind of like coding and then uncoding them. Decoding. Block placed. Lights. And what we can do is we can have a single wire. We use one wire. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Oh, maybe I can't quite read. 7. Oh, wait. Now we can block off one of these. Block off this one. Or we could block off. I think these are just far away. We can make it. Now we can make the other one turn on. Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, 8 blocks just isn't very far to for the wiring. You have to put this type of wiring every 8 blocks. Looks cool, but 8 blocks are just not very far. Well, just we probably did that because there's so many updates it does. They don't want it to cause performance issues. What if I can remove it? Could up that. Again, re-encode it. A different signal. Now this one doesn't activate. You can just deactivate. Yep, it works now. Kind of cool. Mm-mm. Okay, let's record this. Start with the basics. So, our little testing thing. I guess this thing's also pretty good. Got that one, and then these also need the book. Oh wait, did I do that right? Maybe not. Oh yeah. We need that. Plus, we need another one over here. Okay, let's do. What's this block for? Is it used for anything? Is it just stop the water from coming out? I just need to change that one. That direction. Aren't they supposed to be in subtraction mode? Okay, so we'll program this one so it only listens to blocks. Activating? Okay, so we want to only activate when this Sculk. Yeah, that activates it. And then I guess we don't need the rest of this redstone then. I think I want to leave, maybe I'll leave one the old way, one the new way. I want to kind of show this example. Set this to, yeah, chest opening. Chest opening. And then we go one lower than I think, right? Yeah, truth arrow. And then if we do consumed item. Consumed item. Okay. So need a this should not activate. It activates a Sculk sensor, but doesn't activate the rest of the wiring. Okay. I'll double check that. I did not want all this. And this one we can set up the other way around, so we can set this up so it just works the way we want it to. Okay, so we don't need any of this. And we'll just put this near the door. want that to be programmed. That. I'll set this to walking. Door opens when we walk. Doesn't activate the other stuff. Let's try a better example. Landing. So this will only work if we jump. Yeah. We'll put some glass. Okay, so you might want to put a repeater so you could do it from a distance. The only thing I remember, I guess, because the Sculk sensor puts a redstone signal based off of how far away you are from it. So if you're pretty far away from it, it's going to put a pretty faint signal. If you place a Sculk as well as a If you place a normal Sculk sensor as well as a calibrated Sculk sensor, just like this, they work exactly the same. I kind of forgot all my examples here. Might be... Oh yeah, they're probably all wrong now. So maybe I won't use this in the example. I'll just run another example over here. The way the calibrated one differs is when you put redstone into the same side where the amethyst is coming out. And by putting different amounts of power into it, and by putting different redstone signal strengths, we can make the Sculk sensor, we can make the calibrated Sculk sensor only listen to certain type of noises. So notice now that this one's powered, when I walk, this one continues to hear my vibrations, where this one doesn't. Because this one's only looking for a specific type, which is correlated with the redstone signal. And we're currently got a power at 15. So I put together this book which tells you what every single redstone signal is looking for. So if we go to page 15, which is, this will tell you what the redstone power of 15 will do. This will check for mobs and players dying as well as explosions. Let's set it to something else like number 13. This is checking for blocks being placed. We'll leave it. If we come back over here, instead of having 15, let's turn that off and let's turn on this one. Now the redstone signal, right before it goes into it, if you check that, this is 13 and this is what it looks into. That means the Sculk sensor will also look for whatever 13 is. And we know that 13 is blocks being placed. So right now I'm walking and notice that that one doesn't go off. This one will always go off no matter what type of vibration. But if I place down a block, notice that they both go off. If I do anything else, this one will continue to go off and this one won't. This one's only listening to blocks being placed, not broken. So if I place it again, you can see it goes off. But rather than having a whole bunch of redstone all over your place with different levers for different strengths, so you can program the Sculk sensor however you want, we can simplify this whole thing just by placing in a comparator. We can simplify this whole thing just by having a lectern, which has a book with 15 pages. And we'll be reading the redstone signal that comes out of this. And depending on what page it... And depending on what page you have it turned to, it will change the redstone length. So page 1 will be redstone power 1, page 2 will be a redstone power of 2, and so on. This does the same thing as a really long redstone line with a bunch of levers. But instead of having it going off that direction, we'll just point this comparator, taking the redstone strength that's inside of this, moving it out of this by using a comparator and pushing it into the Sculk sensor. You gotta make sure we have the amethyst side pointing towards where the redstone's going into it. So now it's so much simpler. We can go ahead and set this to page 1. So if we which is movement. So if we just walk, it's going to go off. You set to page 2. Now walking no longer makes it go off, but jumping does. And so on and so on. So let's see how this compares with the new one versus the old one when it comes to using them to do certain things. So in this case here, we have a door which is going to open up, and we can program this one to open up for just jumping. So if a player comes over here and just walks up to the door, walking isn't going to open up the door. If they open up chest or flick levers or anything like that, the door is not going to open. But if we jump, now the door opens up. Now for the old Sculk sensor, we could do a similar thing. We could still program it. So in this case, we want it to shoot off an arrow coming out of the dispenser when the player tries to sneak in to take something out of the shulker box. That has to do with opening a chest. But for our little contraption, a redstone to work here, we have to set it one lower than what we want. So we're going to set it to that one. And this is going to remember that redstone signal, push it, then push it, and then try to subtract it from whatever redstone signal is coming from the Sculk sensor. Stuff like I place a block. But because this Sculk sensor listens to everything, even if I like place a block, it's going to go off. If I jump, it's going to go off. If I walk, it's going to try to go off. So the way this works is that we ignore everything which is lower than what we want. And we also ignore everything higher than what we want. But that is all done with this redstone. And not done with the Sculk sensor. So the Sculk sensor still... So the old Sculk sensor can still get confused with all sorts of noises which are occurring in the background. And because those noises... So if you'd happen to open up the chest and it's quiet, it will work properly. But if you happen to be walking as a player and then open up the chest, it was so busy listening to the player walking, it couldn't hear the chest actually opening it up. And that's the main difference between the old one and the new one. We don't have to worry about any other weird noises occurring that would... We don't have to worry about any other... We don't have to worry about any other background noises confusing the Sculk sensor, since it's only listened to a very specific thing. Okay, hopefully that explained it. Hey, Lambo! So not only is the redstone simple, not only is the redstone lines, not only is the redstone contraption simpler than that one, it's also better. So not only is the new one have a simpler redstone setup than that one, but it's also better at what it does. Okay, so we did that. Okay, so how should I transition the video? Talk about the next part. But we could take this. We could take the signal. We could take that contraption one step further by transporting the signal through a specific vibration. Through a specific vibration wire, like I got here. Well, this is one vibration, and one of the Sculk sensors heard it, and now it's continuing it. And then it's pushing it into these amethyst blocks, which are then re-emitting the same type of vibration and just going down, around, and all the way back around. So essentially this is a memory loop. It remembers a very specific, remembers just one of the 15 different, it's actually remembering, it can remember any of the 15 different types of vibrations. But I want to go ahead and make it a little bit more compact, so I made this here. This is doing the exact same thing where the vibration is continuing. The vibration is constantly being remembered as it's being put back through the entire system. So the vibration started here. It's getting sent off from this one over to this sensor, into this one, going over to this one. And you can kind of see it's going back and forth. And the reason why we have the wool is we want to make sure that this one doesn't send its noise up to this one directly. The whole point of having this back and forth and distance thing is that we are creating a delay. Because we want the Sculk sensor to send out the signal, but then it has a bit of time where it can't take in any new signal. So it has to wait a little while, and then once it turns off, then it can take in a new signal. This is a little bit over 2 seconds, so we have to have 2 seconds worth of these little vibrations going back and forth until they come all the way around, and once this one turns off, then it can accept a new vibration and then continue the whole entire process. This is a bit compactor than we got. This memory circuit is more compact than that one over there. They're also stacked in such a way where this one can send a signal over to this one, but this one can't send a signal back down to this one. So we could stop this memory loop from working by placing in a wool, which stops the vibrations from going through. Then we can reprogram it. So we're going to reprogram it with me flicking this lever, which is just going to remember the vibration of activating a block. So I'll flick that, and now the vibration goes into the system, and it's going to be remembered there. Now on the opposite side, we actually have another one of these systems. But this one, we can put a different type of vibration into it. Let's put the vibration of me breaking a block into this one. So there are 2 different vibrations. They look the same. Only way we could tell is if we decode them. So what I got here is our little vibration wire, which is going away from the system over there. And currently we got this side blocked off, so we're not listening to vibrations from this one, but only this one. And they're coming through to over here. And then from here, they're getting sent onwards, and they're making their way all the way to our decoder over here. So with the decoder, we can decipher what type of vibration is initially being sent. Currently, we got set to checking for any type of deactivation, such as like turning a lever off. And it's not that one. So if we change this to block activating, now you see it works. Because what we did was we activated this lever and it remembered the activation vibration. And that vibration is being sent down our vibration line, and it's making it here to our decoder. And if we had enough of these, we can actually check for every single one at the same time. We can figure out what type of signal is being sent. Let's go ahead and check the other signal. So let's close that one off and turn this one on. So now this signal is making it into our vibration line. And it's making it down here, but we don't have this one calibrated correctly. It's currently set to blocks being placed, and we need this set to blocks being destroyed. And once set, you can now see this one lights up. So we use a single redstone line to send different types of signals to the end. So if I go ahead and I close off this one, so currently you can see the right lamp is being turned on. And if I turn off this side and I release this one, you now see the left lamp is being turned on. We're using a single, and it only takes one wire to do all this. You can do this, and we can have 15 of these rows. We can have 15 of these memory circuits all set to different types of vibrations. We can have 15 encoders. We can have 15 decoders over there deciphering the message. And just with these, you can make a 4-bit computer. Pretty cool. Ooh. Maybe I should point out some of the negative parts of the system. This seems all cool and everything, but there's a few problems. Well, first off, when it comes to this line, this vibration line, we can only have these 8 blocks apart from each other. So any further, they can't send the vibration. Eight blocks is a decent distance if you're trying to like kind of jump over top of something in the center. But if you're trying to go really long distances, 8 blocks is definitely not enough. In which case, it's better probably to use some type of wireless redstone to activate things far off. And even having like a redstone line or a rail line would probably be better in the long run than having a whole bunch of these Sculk sensors with amethyst, as this would get kind of expensive over time. Now the other problem is you could actually. Now the other problem is if you don't make your memory circuit really. Now the next problem is if you don't make. Next problem has to do with the memory circuit. You could accidentally come in here and reprogram the noise that is being held by one of these Sculk sensors. So you would have to keep these isolated by having wool so nothing else can accidentally reprogram them. Or you have to keep or you'd have to make the time which it takes for the vibration to go all the way around to be so precise that there is almost no time for anything else to reprogram it. For this one here, this is about with my setup here, it's almost tick perfect. But even then, I was able to spam noises into it. Another thing is, these systems will actually just lose their vibration. I unloaded and reloaded this world a few times and it seemed to be working fine. And then one time I just came back and the vibration was just lost. It just somehow did not continue it. Probably has to do something with it being over a chunk border. And part of it being unloaded and part of it being loaded. Another problem is because it's pretty difficult to automate the system because anything you do, like pistons moving, trying to move stuff, could end up activating it and sending a different type of signal down the system. And these Sculk sensors that are used for the vibration line aren't programmed to listen to any specific noise, and therefore they could accidentally pick up anything else that happens, like a bat flying by. This would mess up your end system over here as well. So instead of having to do all this wool, Sculk Sensors, and amethyst, if we just use a normal redstone memory circuit, we can actually be way more efficient at deciding which of the 15 redstone signals we should be using. And redstone doesn't jump out of its lines and start activating things far away like the Sculk vibrations do. Hey Code Serpent, welcome in Sleepy. Twiggy says, I'm still waiting for copper's fully integrated into redstone. Isn't that something, now that we got copper? Copper's used like in real life wiring. This is Java. Oh, Coding Serpent has redeemed stretch. Okay, so we're gonna do a 10 seconds. Oh, I think I actually died here. Probably because I unloaded it. We're gonna do 10 seconds of stretching. First, gonna stand up and do a big yawning, reaching for the sky stretch. Oh, that feels pretty good. Then we're also gonna touch our toes for a few seconds. I think one of my shoulders pop. Then we're also going to rotate our wrist and our neck. That felt pretty good. Thanks, Coding Serpent. Is there anything else I should mention about this? I guess we can look at the different things that activate movement. So with the new changes to the different things that the Sculk sensors now listen to, does this actually affect my AFK fish farm? So here we have a Sculk sensor in the center. It could be a normal one or one of the new ones. Doesn't matter. And then when the player comes over here and stands up against the side, you can AFK this, throwing your fishing rod, and then just right-clicking on the sign here. And right away, you can see I got some XPs because the fish farm's actually working. That's because as soon as the bobber gets pulled down, you can see it gets moved. It actually activates the Sculk sensor here. It doesn't matter what signal it's actually. Because of the wool we have around it, it's just listening pretty much to the only thing that's right above it, which is the bobber. And when it moves, it just activates, creates redstone, and then opens up the trapdoor, allowing the player to pull in at the same moment that there's a fish on it. So the answer is no, it doesn't actually affect my fish farm. It works exactly the same way. Still the best fish farm. Still the best fish farm that you can make. As it gets you all the different types of enchantments and other goodies. Overall, there was so much hype for when Sculk Sensors were first announced. But you might notice that we don't really use Sculk Sensors that much inside of Redstone. An example might be like my AFK lay breeding farm. Let's see why this is a reason by using my example of my AFK lay breeding farm. So here the player would be AFKing inside this minecart with the shards in the offhand. And they'd be right-clicking up against this note block, which is pulling out a music disc and putting it back in again to make the lays dance, and then right-clicking them so they will duplicate, producing excess allays. This farm doesn't work because they changed jukeboxes. Because my iron trap door is up against the jukebox. I'd have to put it somewhere else. Okay. So there's a few things happening. We had the player actually placing like a music disc inside of a jukebox, which we could actually read with a Sculk sensor. can read this with it's set to block activating. So when I place in the music disc, you can see it activates it. That way we can know the player actually placed it inside. Then we could have like another Sculk sensor. Then we can have like, and then we could use that to send the player off. Maybe even have a different one that can actually tell when I use amethyst shards up against these guys. Or we can even tell when the lays duplicate as it would be with the mob spawning in one. But instead of trying to detect all the different things, it's so much easier if we just use a little bit of redstone like we have here to do the exact same thing. Hey Doom. Did you get my message? Guess we could work on fixing this allay breeder. I think this is the same thing over there. It's only active. Oh, powered. Power makes it flip, so I can't click on it again. How did those allays get up, by the way? Did I leave a hole or something? I thought I seen an allay flying around here. Where's this one come from? It takes a little bit more to fix this. I'll probably have to move the player. I have to move the iron trapdoor further away so I don't activate it. I'm gonna grab some more water and we'll come back and we'll try to fix this. In the meanwhile, check out my social links in the chat and on screen. Click them all, join them all. I'll be back in 1 minute. I'll run a 1 minute ad as well for non-subs. Be back. I'm back. Case entry. Okay, turn that off there. Cool. Hope you guys took time to check out all my links. And let's see if we can get this fixed. The problem is when the note block plays, it powers the jukebox now. And it stays powered. Which closes the trapdoor. It's supposed to just flicker. Just so the player doesn't place it in. Does it retract? Or does it pull out the jukebox? Or I guess music disc. Place it in. Player zips across, zips back. And we want the iron to open up now. Can't use the wooden one because player will click on it. Might have to use a piston. Let's just see if we can place a piston here. It might be the simplest. What else are we in purple? So I get the notebook, I get the disc, I right click, sends me away, come back. Okay, so I think I need send it. I don't think it's reaching. This entry said hi to you earlier. It says, do you think there is a mod for Minecraft that makes you so you can see Twitch chat and chat? There is. I don't want it though. Yeah, because I can see the chat just fine. Right beside Minecraft. See my cursor? Right as it goes off the screen. That's where the chat is. I can see it really well. Just when I'm actually building, I'm not gonna I'm gonna be reading the chat as I'm building. Okay, so I click. No. Try to make this a bit faster. Okay, what music disc are we using? Let's use a stronger one. Under utilities, we're using this one. I think we're using chirp. Okay. Use. No jukebox in there? Where did my disc go? Oh, did I give it to one of these? Oh, I give them my disc. Hey TJ, what's up? We're trying to fix my lay farm. We just noticed that it doesn't work because of the jukebox change. I kind of need this. I kind of need it to be here. Oh, I guess it's not even putting into it either. And as soon as I click it, as I put it in there, then it's gonna close. That's right. Then when I leave and come back, this will powered and pulled it away again. That's fine. But just it's too slow at pushing it back again. Come back. I click on it. When I come back, I guess what I could do is I could make it so once I come back, this thing extends again. No, that's still not really what I want. I want the jukebox. I want the music just to leave. Leave, music, just leave. I have to do a different way of doing this. Hey, Spaceman. It's too... You see, it's too slow. Yeah, I'm playing with the music disc twice. Let's remove... Oh, do we need... Let's just remove this for now. must have gave our work on use a disco. Oh, I see. One of these times I'm going to grab it and give it to Lays. Yeah, I gave it to Lays. No, it was behind me, I guess. Oh, it really got shot back there. Can I pick up items that land on this edge? That edge there. No. Okay. I think I can fix this, but can I fix? Ah, doing that, okay. Okay, try this again. Yes, I'm gonna give it a lay. Give it. Where'd the disco? Where did the disco? How did it get out? I don't know where I went. We're trying to do, we're trying to fix my LA auto breeder. Since they changed the way jukeboxes put off power. I figure out where that juke or where that note music does. Oh, now I get to lay. Maybe I did go to lay. Oh yeah, it is in the lay's hand. Like, where did it go? Like it could kind of turn to a ghost block where you don't see it in your hand, but it is in your hand, and then you give it to the lay. Okay, so I need something as soon as the player places it in, stops from clicking again. Nope. The trapdoor works good that way. As soon as it powers, closes so you can't click again. But then when I come back, can't click the iron. What we could do is, since what you only can rebreathe the lays every, was it 2.5 minutes? Is that what it is? You could maybe just put in a super fast music disc. Let's take a look at this. That might be easier to do than monkeying with all this. Disc. I almost have 100 hours. Impressive. Okay, let's look at our music disc. 2, 3, 130. The mellow one. $130. That one could work. Also 11. Also work. Okay. 11 is probably the best. Mellow. And then when it comes to lays, I don't even know if it's 2.5 minutes for breeding. Is it 5 minutes? Okay, they upped it. It was 2.5, and then they upped it to 5 minutes. Oh, in that case, yeah, because you can't breed them that much anyway. So, yeah, rather than like trying to change it, might as well just put in a quicker no block. I think that would fix it. We'll try it first. Make sure it actually does work. So, did I change anything on here? I guess, yeah, remove it. And wait 1 minute. It's called watching the stream, says someone. Good answer. It would be the way you get a lot of watch time. Yeah, so it takes 5 minutes, and if this music just about 1 minute, it means it gives about a little under 5 attempts per 5 minutes to rebreed them. Should be enough. Nikki's been following for almost 2 months. Who has the longest follow time of everyone who is currently watching or currently listening? I have some lurkers. One minute up. Okay. Oh yeah, that works again. Oh yeah, that works. Okay. In that case, both of these should work the same because this is just another version of it. But what I should do is go to my LA farms. LA. And then I'll just change in the video. This is the video. You can edit your videos. Edit. Use with 1.19.4 plus use mellow mel oh mellow for disk 11. So box will unpower cool. So I'll also put that in my pinned comments. Hopefully people see it. I think that's much simpler fix because then I don't have to make a new video and stuff. Otherwise, I have to make a new video, doing a new tutorial. And then I'll pin my new comment. Updated comment, edited comment. Alrighty, that should be working now. Before, right when you got done playing with the music disc would just... Would it fly out? No, I guess it wouldn't fly out. Just the powering thing that's new. Put that in there. Cool. We played around with the new Sculk Sensors, made some memory circuits, made some vibration wiring, made decoders as well as encoders. Everything else. I want to mention that for... I don't know, I feel like I should use Sculk Sensors in more builds, but maybe something like this. Oh, this is also on chunk border. I should really get better at putting stuff on chunk borders. But this is just, it counts the gross of this thing here. Oops. I hit the M, the propagule. And it counts as it goes around. Maybe I should move this into a single chunk and see if it can keep up. 6. Tab. 6. Hey Wobbles! Thanks for the drink up, Barry. Ooh, Barry has for 166 hours. 6 goes here, 6 goes here. Save this. Put it over here in this. Work. remove that and remove that. Double check this. Yeah, that's good. Now, oh, you put the redstone line. Wonder why I kept going in circles. There. Na 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 na. How many items do I have in there? Oh, I guess all the redstone dust. It broke off. Two leads in there? No. One. One out of the shell. We'll power this. Yeah. Okay. Change it to random. Oh shoot. If it goes too fast, actually it'll mess it up too. You can do it. Grow, grow, grow. You can do it. Grow, grow, grow. Grow! Come on! Not fully grown, is it? Stage 0? Maybe it is. Oh no, there it goes. Okay, what's this? Stage? Stage 0. Oh, age 0. Age 0 and stage 0. Okay. Thanks for another drink up. Yeah, I grew 2 of them really fast. It might mess up the timing. So age 2. Yeah, and I grew up to 4. I want to see it actually working. Needs to grow a little bit slower. Except I don't want a lower tick speed. Okay, so here's age 0, age 1. Two, 3, 4. Perfect. Cool. Let's lower the tick speed down now. See if it can maintain this. We'll come back and check on it. It's all one chunk. So hopefully it can keep it up. Oh, did this blow up by the way? Or no, I think we turned this off. I turned it off because I was over there working and it was too loud. Not back on me. Back on 2. Resource explosion. All things set to card are all. Okay, they're working. No, 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 no. We'll let those run too. I like to keep them running as much as possible, see if we notice any problems. This other one, that one works fine. This one, this is the newer one that we made. Maybe I'll put more delay in between them. Oh yeah, we only got 4 repeating. We got 6. We do have 6 here, which is good. We got another we got another one here. Here. Have to check the timings. Oh, we got a B. Oh gee, we got a B. We died. Oh, there's another bee over there. Okay, looks like it's working. A little bit more timing helps the items to watch the center. I guess for the 2 top TNTs, it's not too higher TNT. It's not such a big deal. The items are further away. At least between this one and that one, I think this one could be the same. Oh, TJ, you almost have 10 hours. Okay. Leave those there. Kind of loud. Landing. How was it? Okay. Looks pretty good. So we'll put that video together. And I'll get the video out probably sometime next week. I've been streaming for over 2 hours, 20 minutes. We'll find somebody to raid. Stick around to raid as a party. I think I'm going to work on the next raise grid episode. I might be able to get one out tomorrow. Might try to do one every Sunday. Who should we raid? Hopefully, if I someone playing some vanilla survival Minecraft. A lot of people play modded. Also try to find an English speaker. Yeah, as I look for somebody for us to raid, check out my socials. They're on screen. Click them all, join them all. We have the bell notifications turned on, set to all on YouTube. Do you sort the which ones by English? I feel like Twitch is not very good for sorting stuff. Why is it so hard to find someone playing vanilla survival Minecraft? Also English. I think I'd be asking for the impossible. Oh, looking for somebody to raid. I was looking for someone new to raid. But everybody's like either a different, they're not English, or they're not playing vanilla survival. Don't even know if there's a way to sort them out. Slice Lime. Did he just go live? I didn't see him a second ago. He is playing Bingo. Yeah, we can raid him, I guess. I remember the last time I raided him. There's quite a few people that we usually raid that aren't playing Minecraft. Playing other games. Okay, we could raid a Slice Lime. Everybody join us. We're going to raid the one and the only Slice Lime. He is one of the people playing the Minecraft Bingo. He's also a developer of Minecraft. Works, I believe, with the Java team. So we'll see what he's up to. He's also a YouTuber as well. I think he was a YouTuber even before he joined. We'll raid Slice Lime. A lot of you guys will know him. Pretty chill person. He's working on playing Bingo. It's a 1.19 version of Bingo, where you start with a new Minecraft world, and then you're given a bingo card. You have to go ahead and try to find the items on the bingo card to complete it. A way to kind of explore the world and challenge yourself for speed. We'll be rating him. As always, when we do raids, be sure to copy the raid message you see in chat. Everybody copy the message and paste it into his chat once we get sent over there automatically by Twitch. Also throw in some cool emotes. There's some rated emotes. I also have some nice ones. We'll head over there, drop a follow, show him some love. Next stream from you this Sunday, we're doing Raise Grid. Getting to the very end of Raise Grid endgame. Working on